Hey everybody, MarikoOkuri here, bringing you part 17. I don't want to do this anymore. Okay, I take it back. I do want to keep doing this, because, like I said, I'm not afraid to take a little bit of challenge when it comes to Mega Man. But, god, that one segment in the stage, it really needs to be fixed. And luckily, one of the changes that MegaPhilX has updated in version 1.1 is the that there is now a checkpoint before the boss room, or the boss battles. So luckily that's there. But for those who haven't seen the last part, in the last part we tried to take on Wily's stage. You know, I'm just gonna skip. I made him spawn. In the last part, we tried to take on Wily's stage 1, but ended up pretty much getting kicked out the door. But in this part, we are going to retry the stage and hope for a better attempt. If not, I'm probably going to cry. Now, the thing is that I like the idea of the stage. I really do. The issue is that, and it's not just that there needs to be a checkpoint before the boss door, but it's mainly the issue that the rush jet segments, you gotta worry about having enough weapon energy refills to get through the whole entire stage, because it's obvious that if you run out of rush jet energy and you already used up all the extra not rush jet, but extra weapon energy pickups that MegaPhilX has placed for you, you're obviously gonna have to kill yourself, or basically waste all your lives, just to get back to the shop, or even to the stage select, so you can get some more screws for more weapon tanks. And I feel that's a little bit of a flaw in the design of the stage. I mean, obviously the Mega Man series has done that too. I mean, that's basically the whole entire gimmick. Well, not really the whole entire gimmick, but one of the gimmicks in Needleman stage in Mega Man 3. Basically having a Rush Jet-like segment where you have to use Rush Jet and pick up weapon energy to refill Rush Jet as you go. And if you already picked it up, well, and you died on that segment, or died later on and you had to go back to that checkpoint, well, you're obviously pretty much screwed. But the thing is that in that game, even though I don't think they intended it to happen, the Rush Jet had an ability that helped you save energy, so you can have, so you can at least have a little bit extra, or not really extra, but like, you're not wasting as much energy, so you wouldn't have needed the weapon pickup. And we're gonna skip that because, well, basically we already have 4, and we don't really have that many weapons that are low on energy. Nitro Blast? Anyone? I slid under that. Alright. Actually, let's wait for this telly to get back up here. That was a badly timed jump. Alright. I like how they don't even try to shoot you. They just like, oh, let's let him pass first, and then let's shoot him. Yeah, that's a brilliant idea. No wonder Dr. Wily never rules the world. You can't even make robots that do their jobs right. That 1-up, I totally forgot about it. And I kind of ended up risking it. The thing is that I did kind of try to move forward, but for some reason, I guess having your nail on the left button doesn't do anything, apparently. I think it's not really the stage that's making me mad or making me hate it. It's just that whole entire part where I kind of died to that crab and how I pretty much did not successfully get through the stage my first try. That's probably what's kind of getting on my nerves. And not that it was bad, like, why'd you have to do this, MegaPhilX? It's not that. It's just, you know, it's one of those moments where you're just like, God damn it. That just had to happen, didn't it? Let's just go down. Alright, we made it to halfway point, so we don't need to worry about that. I gotta remember that if I get any energy pickups, I'm probably gonna need to switch to Rush Jet just to make sure it goes to that weapon instead of, or not weapon, but tool instead of any other weapon. Good thing we got an extra life. Good thing or bad thing, I don't know. Depends on how many lives we actually lose this level. But luckily, so far we haven't lost one shock guard. Now that I say that, I'm probably gonna lose it real soon. I think the one thing that most people, and I haven't seen their blind runs yet because, again, don't want to pretty much kind of cheat. But I think what most people were worried about this stage, or like basically telling me in the comments about, oh, you're gonna like Wily Stage 1. I don't think it was the Rush Jet segments, but I think it was the Gutsman-like platforms. And I can see why, because like a lot of people had issues, or not issues, but like problems with doing those Gutsman platforms, rail platforms, or whatever you want to call them, from Mega Man 1. Me, myself, it's just the sake of timing. And as you can tell by how I pretty much almost always get the right time, never had to deal with falling down, I pretty much have a good focus on the timing for these things. Let's wait for it to go all the way down, then back up. Alright, this time let's try not to mess up with this. Okay, that's close enough. And gotcha. Since I don't need any health, I'm gonna skip on that E-tank. Wait for you to shoot your laser. Pass you by. Ignore you, because you are pretty much useless on that part. Take you out before you get me. See if we can get that screw. I'm just gonna call them screws from now on, because obviously throughout this whole entire blind run I've been going back and forth on it's screws, it's bolts, it's screws, it's bolts. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just go with it's an item, basically. There we go. Okay, hopefully I can remember the layout of this part, because obviously I think that's what you mostly want to have when you do this segment. You want to get a good understanding of the layout. I think I recommend shooting while you're moving, because okay, luckily that worked. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not gonna fall for it. I'm gonna actually just save that weapon energy right there for later. Come on, Rush. We got business to take care of. Skipping. Alright. Back to you. Okay, actually, yeah, just get Rush Jet. That jump, it's not that it's hard, it's just that it looks very, very threatening. I want to get rid of you, because you're starting to get annoying. And that, while that didn't get rid of you, that did get you trapped. Oh, that was a close one. We dropped the 1-up, though. Probably could have wanted that. Alright. Oh, forgot about you. You respawn, I forgot about that. Okay. Okay, we made it here without having to deal with any issues with Rush Jet. But now it's time to deal with the second most irritating thing about this stage. And it's not really irritating, but it's just only because I don't know how to take care of this boss yet. So maybe if I figure out what I exactly gotta do, or at least know how to get around its attack, I think I'll do fine. One thing I do recommend is that I still don't know how to get past that attack, but I recommend that you stand on the very edge of the platform that you're standing on, or such, so that way if you get hit, you don't fall straight into the pit of doom. Like that! Okay. Okay, getting back here doesn't seem to be as difficult anymore, but the boss, on the other hand, well, I should have picked up that health, but I'm too focused on the giant enemy crab that's following me right now, so excuse me for not... I'm probably gonna have to use an E-tank, because that's one thing about Wily stage bosses. No matter how easy or whatever... Oh god. That was a lucky... Okay, luckily I didn't die. I don't want to use... What?! Ah, god. This... Oh god. And the thing is, I am still gonna keep going with the Mega Buster. I'm not gonna test out weapons to see which one is its weakness. I want to do this legitly. And thank you, Matt, for being at least nice enough to give me some weapon energy for Rush. But yeah, I want to do this legitly, the original way that Mega Man should be played. Not the way that most people that are casual to Mega Man play it. I'm doing this the veteran fashion style. I had to do it because I had to do that jump like that because obviously we are very low on energy, so forget you and your stupid shots. Alright. Note to self. Do not recharge your health on any platforms or areas that can damage you. It's obviously gonna end up biting you in the butt later on. The thing is, I don't know how to dodge those. I think well, actually, no. Now, actually, I actually know what to do now. Now, after taking a look at the layout while I was waiting for the screen to go back to the checkpoint, I think I might have realized what I'm probably doing wrong. But sadly, we had to use a weapon tank. So now we're down to 3 E-tanks and 3 weapon tanks, so... Hooray! I thank you, Met. I'm sorry that I have to kill you, but I really appreciate that you're helping me out with this endeavor. Because this stage is not fun. Well, I wouldn't say not fun, but just basically not as fun as the other stages where what I did blindly. This stage is more painful than difficult. I'll take it. I won't take another hit. Don't get greedy. Alright. Let me see if my theory is true. Or at least what my speculation is. And yes, I noticed that this is kind of like a little reference to Mega Man 2. Okay, yeah, I was right. If you stay on the farther platform, doing these electric ball attack parts are not that difficult. You just gotta get the timing though, because if you screw up, you obviously know what's gonna happen. I still recommend that you stand on the edge so that way, if any crap like the knockback gets you, at least you have some safety, like a safety net kind of. Thing is, I really don't want to mess up right now because I really want to just go to the next Wily stage. Not because I don't like this stage, but I just want to go to the next Wily stage because I actually do want to see what's ahead of this stage. You know, that's one of the other things about Mega Man, especially for the Wily stages. You just want to see what's beyond the next stage. You want to see what's beyond the next screen. That's one thing I really look forward when I play a new Mega Man game, or when I play even a fan game of Mega Man. I want to see what's in store for the next part. Okay. Luckily I didn't get killed that time. Thing is, I don't want to be climbing the ladder when I'm doing these electric ball attacks, because obviously it's not the safest thing to do. Okay, the same ladder again for some reason. Thing is, I do not want to look at my health or the boss's health right now. I also noticed that I think the way the electric balls go out is dependent on the order they're actually shot out from the crab. So that's another thing you can note, but seeing as you're going to be too busy trying to make sure that you don't get hit or fall off, I don't think you're going to be having any time or any focus to actually take a look at that. So I recommend not doing it. Well, I will say that's actually nice that you get like a little hint of how the projectiles are going to be shot at you. Yeah, it's best to just ignore it and just focus more on just getting around this one electric ball. Or actually both of them, because if you jump high enough, you actually do hit the second one, so... Eek. Falling off is my most fear right now, so... I mean, if I had a beat call, then this would be probably not as terrifying, but... Unfortunately, I did not have enough screws to buy or renew my beat calls, so... And there we go! Giant enemy crab defeated. And I'm still on the ladder. I swear, if there's a glitch that causes me to die on the ladder... Okay, good. Okay, so I guess I do not get sent back to the menu between castle stages, so I'm probably gonna have to pause it here and just continue on recording. So if you like this part, subscribe to my videos, white little button, give me a good thumbs up review down below this video, and check out my other parts if you like this one. In the next part, we are going to tackle on Wily Stage 2.